All right, artists, today we are going to be making a bug out of Model Magic. There's lots of different techniques and things that we can think about. I'm going to be making kind of a traditional bug. However, there's lots of different kinds of bugs that you could make. I'm just showing you one way. So you are going to get a piece of Model Magic, one packet each. If you would like your bug to have a different color for the body, that's what you're going to need to do first. So what I would do is divide up the Model Magic in half for one part for body, one part for head. And Model Magic is really fun to use because you can just cut it with a scissors. All right, so this is going to be for my wings. This is going to be for the body. The body from a bug, as we learned, has three parts: the head, the thorax, and the back. All right, so each of these body parts are going to be spheres, almost like a snowman. If I would like that body to be a color, I'm going to do that now. Model Magic is also kind of cool because I can color it with marker. So let's say I want the body of my bug to be blue. If I take a marker and just color that Model Magic, it will start to turn blue. All right. If I want it to kind of be blue all over, I could color the sides and think a little bit about like a form, right? Top, bottom, side. If I want it to be kind of marbled effect, kind of swirl around, I can just start to mix this Model Magic up. Pull it, restick it, add more color, and that will change the Model Magic itself. All right, so I've mixed some different colors for the head, thorax, and abdomen, and I turned the wings green. I'm going to start to connect these things together and start to sculpt my bug. Now, just a reminder, this is just one way to do it. If you want your bug to look a different way, you could, but we're going to want to make sure that it's got some good details. So head, thorax, abdomen. I'm going to think about those wings. I'm going to make kind of by making an oval. Model Magic, you don't have to worry about it drying out, unlike clay. Clay, if as many times as I touch it, it's going to start to lose its moisture level. So I can touch it and rework it as many times as I would like if something's not working, which is kind of fun. All right, so here's the wings. All right, I'm gonna look at my bug's face just a little bit. I'm gonna make a little spot for eyes, and I could kind of draw those in with just my marker if I would like. So just use my finger to kind of pinch a space for the eyes. If I want to use my scissors and cut a little spot for the mouth, I could do that and kind of open it up. Looks kind of like a beak. My wings still need a little bit of work. So I'm just kind of sculpting and manipulating that Model Magic till it looks the way that I want it. All right. I could take my wings. We talked a little bit about how moths will have different kind of like eye patterns on their wings to either protect themselves or to help blend in, or just as a crazy thing that happens as the moth is growing. So if you wanted to, you could draw right on top of the Model Magic some different line or shape patterns. Also at the drive-thru on top of the Model Magic, there are quite a few other supplies for sculpting. One is this little piece of wire that you could use for an antenna if your bug would like to have an antenna. I'm just going to poke that right through the top of the bug and pinch. And then if you would like to have that kind of spiraled, you could use a pencil or a pen or even just your fingers and kind of spiral that wire up. Another thing that we have available to use, and maybe you want to do your face after that antenna's in there. I'm noticing that's kind of distorting the face of my bug. So that's a good thing to learn. I have some pipe cleaners and some beads if you would like to add legs to your bug. Okay, if you're going to be using the beads, use a respectful amount, right? 3 or 4 beads, that's probably plenty, because the pipe cleaner still needs to fit in the leg of the bug, and you need to figure out a way to bend or shape that wire so that the beads stay on. All right, so 3 or 4 beads is plenty for this project. And then you're gonna need to fold or tie a knot so that the beads aren't gonna fall off. So beads and pipe cleaners can go on for legs. Like I said at the beginning, as many details as you add to that bug is gonna make it look more realistic. All right? I can't wait to see some really cool bugs 5th grade.